Representing the 23 to 27 foot class in the bay boat category, the Scout 231 XS has an overall length of 23 feet 1 inch, a beam of 8 feet 6 inches, and a max horsepower rating of 300. Built for performance inside and outside of the inlet, she has a draft of 12 inches, a dead rise of 14 degrees, a dry weight of 2,100 pounds, and a fuel capacity of 60 gallons. Now, let's hear more from our hosts, Dave East and Rick Riles.
Now let's check out the Scout 231 XS. And you know, for a 23-foot boat, she's actually 23 feet 1 inch. This is a big 23-foot boat. You got an 8'6" beam, nice high gunnels. This is a boat that is gonna fish and feel much bigger than what her length is.
It is, she will fish bigger than her length. But you know what this boat is? This boat is, if you've ever been called a perfectionist, if you're kind of a little bit anal about your possessions, you need to see this boat, okay?
Everything about this boat was tooled perfectly. The parts fit like they should.
You know what fits means? Pick any hatch, close it. Sounds like a luxury car door closing. There's no bang.
Well, unfortunately, that's how all hatches on all boats should fit, but we know that's not the case. On this boat, it is.
Well, there's plenty of specifics on this boat worth going through. Let's get started on them.
Step up here. We've tested a lot of boats a lot larger than this that didn't have a bow casting platform this big. But what's cool about it is it hadn't taken up so much room in the cockpit to where you can't still put multiple people down there, and there's plenty of room for several anglers up here.
Okay, you're the boat builder. You're gonna have to explain it to me. But some boats carry their beam so much better than others. Does that make sense? They brought the beam forward on this boat. Not only is she wide back there, but they carried it up here, which gives you a bigger platform. You know what else gives you a bigger platform? This is a real high one, which means that all the storage and all the rod lockers and all the fish boxes beneath it are all deeper. It equates to more room.
You've got a lot of storage up here in the bow. But let me tell you something else that you get from a wide beam like this, you get stability. If you and I go to one side, the boat's not gonna list. If you have multiple people walking around the boat, one of my pet peeves, you're up here fishing and your buddy on the back hops down off the rear deck to get a Coke or land a fish and you're doing all of that.
Right.
Not in this boat. It's like you've never left the dock. Well, there's another thing that this wide beam gives you an opportunity to do is you can go with a larger console. A lot of bay boats, they have a small console, and that's fine if you're a tournament guy, but if you're gonna take the family aboard, they're gonna want a potty, they're gonna want a place to put all of their stuff. This console will allow you to do that. Let me show you what I'm talking about. When have we seen a console like this on a 23-foot bay boat? And not just the size of it and access to it, look at the fit and finish on the inside.
Oh, all you gotta do is look at the fit and finish on the door. I mean, it's perfect the way it fits. You know how we say boats have missions? This boat's mission is all about the family. This is a boat that a guy gets off on Friday and really enjoys taking his kids out on Saturday.
I know you're gonna give me a hard time about this, but finally, somebody has designed a helm seat that fits the boat and is comfortable.
Okay, for once I get what you're talking about. This is an extremely comfortable place to run your boat from.
Well, the way they've wrapped around this bolster, if we're running and it's rough, and we've got a big engine back there, we have a 300, you're held in. You're not gonna fly out of the boat. But, and you know my pet peeve about a lot of the boats we test, I wanna sit like I'm sitting in my pickup truck to drive the boat, and this boat allows you to do that. At the end of the day, you're gonna be less fatigued. Even if it's not a long run, I don't care about that. When I'm behind the helm where I'm gonna spend a lot of time, I wanna be comfortable. And the way that they've designed this seat, the height of the console, it's perfect. I can still see the bow. I can reach the steering wheel, reach the controls, my feet are level. This is the way a seat should fit in a center console boat. Well, the comfort doesn't end here. Look here to the back. They've got a flip-up stern seat that's just as comfortable. See how they designed their stern seating? The back is high, gives you a lot of support.
Dave, I'm exceptionally tall, so that really speaks to me. Stop laughing. I'm exceptionally tall, but seriously, this taller backrest is a nice feature. I'll go there with you. It serves dual purpose though. You fold it down as a casting platform. You told me earlier, you know, this boat is designed to fish, and it's clearly designed to fish. You're flanked by two 26-gallon live wells.
All right, we have a high-performance bottom. You have 300 horsepower in the back. You've got a seat to hold you in place at high speeds. We may only be 23 feet 1 inch long, but we're 8'6" wide. That's why this boat does so well.
If you think about this boat, just think long term, Dave. I know guys that have had their Scouts 20 years. They still look like this. So if you want a boat for your kids to grow up on and learn to ski on and learn to fish on and stuff, this 23-footer from Scout deserves your serious consideration.